The best idea of it. I mean, you think about it, right? A million zillion people. Oh, can you sort that? The telephone's caught on a wire. Oh, no, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. But you think about it, right? Oh, Buddha! Hello, Buddha. How are you tonight?
I'm good, thanks, Bill.
You look like fucking Buddha tonight. Here, see that stats? Pass that over. Pass that over. Here, look, photo fit here tonight. Yeah, it's very heavy.
You know, that's heavy.
Who's that? Who does that look like? Hey, who's it look like? Tonight? Oh, grow your hair, man. Grow your hair. No, no. I was thinking, right. I was thinking on this Arthur. This put that over there. This Arthur website with this comedian, so-called comedian. He used to be quite funny, Russell Brand, right? It's just remade Arthur. So what I'm thinking is like a lot of people are going to be. Oh look, let's go and look on the website for Arthur, and they'll find me there as well. But no, it's a load of bullshit, isn't it? You can't remake John Gielgud, can you? You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
It's just destroying history, man.
That film, yeah, you can never make, when films get remade from original film about 30 odd years, they don't actually never make it to a good remake. They sort of turn it to a bit more of like a comedy style and like action thriller.
The whole point of history
is pathetic.
Yeah, but the whole point of history, the whole point of Hollywood in the beginning, is because most of the actors in 100 years would be dead. You know what I mean? You think of all the Hollywood actors who have existed. Yeah. Uncle Fester!
Yeah.
You think of all the Hollywood actors, right, who have lived over the last 100 years, right?
Yeah.
Most of them are going to be dead by now, right? Now, the only way you're ever going to remember any of the old Hollywood actors is by their films, right?
Exactly, yeah.
Is by the films they made. I think it's very disrespectful for the dead. I thought the whole point of Hollywood was fame after death. You know, the whole point of... You know, like being a rock star, for instance, is going to be famous when you're dead. Like Jim Morrison, famous when he was dead.
Yeah.
Elvis, more famous when he was dead. You know, everyone's more famous when they're dead.
Yeah.
But they've just destroyed 100 years of fucking history. I'm still a fucking drunk.
Exactly, and then you don't get sort of like remakes of like people. Like you don't get like a remake of someone being Elvis. I mean, you get the tribute acts, yeah, but it's like it's not exactly a remake, is it?
No.
And it's like. I mean, you've got the tribute bands out there, but it ain't exactly killing it. It's still keeping it alive. But the remake of this new film with Russell Brand, the guy, it kills the original, and it makes Russell Brand.
This is not the 20th century. You know, like Arthur, right? I mean, Arthur was made in the 20th century, right? It was definitely more before he died. Like, you know, it was like when he was most famous. But the point is that they're destroying the video. They've destroyed the video, and I'm still talking about this. They've destroyed the video. They've destroyed the analog television, destroyed the VHS, which Arthur was released on, sort of thing. So now they're just remaking the 20th century. It's 2011, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is 2011. This is the 21st century. For Christ's sake. Can't you come up with an original idea in the 21st century? Do you have to keep remaking 20th century movies? Why can't you leave the 20th century as it was meant to be, the first recorded history lesson? You think about it, the 20th century, right, was the first time ever in history yes, I think it is important. But the 20th century was the first time ever that we could record real people. For the first time in history, we had photographs. For the first time in history, we had videos. For the first time in history, we had films. For the very first century ever, we had recorded history. And all they are doing in the 21st century is remaking the 20th century. You know, remaking bloody Star Trek. Remaking fucking Arthur. What are you going to do next? Remake the Marx Brothers? You know? Ridiculous. Can't they think of anything original in the 21st century? He's sold out. Russell Brand. I used to really think he was funny. I thought Russell Brand was really funny as a stand-up comedian. He was my favourite stand-up comedian, Russell Brand was. Now he's remade Arthur, And now I think he's a piece of computerized shit. You know what I mean? He's just a complete fucking Nazi who's just remade fucking history again, changing my history, trying to change fucking history by remaking the 20th century. Oh, I'm so fucking clever, I'm Russell Brand. No, you're a wanker. Used to be funny. Now all Russell Brand does is remake somebody else's film
into a nightmare.
Well, it's like, you know, you remake Arthur. It's like it's exactly like stand-up comedy where you do somebody else's act. You see, if you look at the original Arthur film with John Gielgud is a bloody hilarious guy. I laughed my socks off. John Gielgud was one of the funniest blokes I ever knew. He was a really funny bloke, John Gielgud. Remember the name John Gielgud? Very, very funny man. Your turn.
I just think, yeah, like you said, Bill, I agree with it. Like, why can't they leave the 20th century films alone? Why can't they bring up their own ideas to make the 21st century something more better than rather take something different?
But inclusive of the 20th century.
Yeah, exactly.
Keeping the 20th century and starting... Because I think of the 20th century as the foundation for film.
Yeah, they just end up killing
it. The film
it.
foundation
is
like the 20th century. And the 21st century is to be expanding on the 20th century. Getting bigger than the 20th century. Not remaking the 20th century, but using the 20th century as a springboard and doing something more futuristic.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
You know, more science fiction. You would have thought, I mean, actually, come on. Star Trek, actually, it's my birthday today, actually. Do you know Star Trek is 45 years old this year? Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. It's 45 this year.
Happy birthday,
Star Trek is 45 this year, right? 45 years old, right? And it's 45 very old. It's not middle-aged. It is middle-aged, actually. But yeah, I'm 45 today. But the point is like, they're just remaking Star Trek. And I'm thinking, why can't you go further into the future? It's the 21st century now. Stop remaking history. Keep history. But progress and move forwards and do something else for a change. Move forwards in history, not backwards. What if you keep repeating history? If you keep remaking films, you're going to get a worse copy every time, and they're always going to be copying movies. Can't they think of any original ideas? Are they that stupid? They can't think of anything original.
They never can, though, Bill. So what they have to do is they have to look at films that are made many years ago.
Stuck in the 20th century.
Exactly. There's no way going forward.
They don't want the 21st century.
They want the 20th century to come back.
They want a remake of the 20th century. They don't want to get to the future.
No, they try and turn it into something good.
My films are the 21st century, recorded in the 21st century. All my VHS films are made for the lads and all that. They're made in the 21st century. We are the 21st century. This is made in the 21st century. You can't remake this. Stop remaking the 20th century and get up and carry on with the 21st century, which is what this is about.
Yeah, they try and turn the 20th century into something good, but they end up just going back and killing it. They kill it. They kill the past, and it like ruins everything.
Like killing the roots of a tree.
Yeah, exactly.
Killing the roots of a tree. And what have you been up to all right, Jess?
I've been down Stanbridge today with Jack.
What's going on down there?
There's a fair, and we were just sitting down there having a few tokes of a joint, and then we went and sat up on the hill and just sitting there listening to music and all different sorts from Jack's phone.
Yeah. Alright.
Yeah. Yeah. It doesn't sound as good. And there's some young girls there that we were looking at. But cheers, Bill. But do you want to take over?
No, carry on talking.
But it's nice to know that summer's here at last, because it's been a nice summer so far. But yeah, I mean, I'm enjoying days a bit better than what I was a few weeks ago. But I suppose I'm starting to heal slowly.
Takes time, though.
Yeah, but I think what's doing it is because like now the summer's here, it's like I'll be going out more and like going to more than one place, and it's like it can take my mind off things. Yeah, she's all around me.
Mother Earth.
Yeah.
Right? So every time you pick a flower, that's your mother.
Yeah.
Every time you see a flower, every time you see the sun, or whatever,
yeah,
it's all there.
Yeah.
I mean, it's difficult to explain, I suppose, that.
Yeah.
The spirit is still in the sky. She'll probably get born again one of these days, man.
Mm.
One of you or your sisters, or whatever, will probably have a baby, and it'll probably be a girl.
Probably me, I reckon.
Could be.
I hope so. Anyway.
Yeah.
It would look like my mother.
Oh. Barbara. What's her middle name, man?
Jean.
Jean. Barbara Jean.
Yeah.
Oh.
But I'd name the baby.
There's something I wrote down. Pass the book. There should be a black book. I wrote something down. It's to do with you. You're writing a lot of things about carry on until the end of the world.
Yeah.
What was I thinking of? There's something I meant to
But
say.
Jack's asked me to go and walk to Welling Garden tonight just to get a kebab because it's about £1.99 for 24-inch kebab. No, I don't know yet because it means having to walk to Welling Garden and walking all the way back. No, it's too much for a long walk.
Yeah, I wrote something down.
But no, it's been a good day today. Like, not me spending it with Jack and pretty nice weather.
I'll tell you what, we're about a funny movie actually. You know what I was saying about I can't think of it. You know what I was saying about thank you. About we have to write a song for your mum.
Yeah.
One of these days. That's what I was thinking about.
Sorry, Bill.
No, we should actually sort of sit down and maybe write a song, proper song.
Yeah.
Before we do the tube, and then maybe sort of like you can sing a song.
Yeah, exactly.
We should write it. I could help. I'm good at writing. Give some ideas. No, but I was thinking, like, you know, they've remade Arthur. What's this bloke's name? Russell Brand. Wanker.
He's meant to be comedian.
Wanker.
Yeah.
Can't come up with an original idea. Has to remake somebody else's movie. I had a better idea. Have you ever heard of Emo Phillips? Have you ever met a man? Do you know Emo Phillips? He's a very funny comedian.
No.
I've got a great idea for Emo Phillips to do a Doctor Who movie. I'd like to see a sort of like a comedic Doctor Who movie. Not a comedic Doctor Who movie. But I think Emo Phillips would make a great Doctor Who. He looks a lot like Patrick Troughton actually. I'll show you after this, right? But I think Emo Phillips would make a fantastic Doctor Who.
Yeah.
I know he's American, but hell, the first American Doctor Who. He'd make a great Doctor Who, Emo Phillips would now. He looks really good. He's got grey hair now, so he's a bit older. Started off about 30 years ago, I think, about 30 years ago. Emo Phillips, stand-up. He's a very funny stand-up comedian. I'll show you some in a minute. Mm-hmm. But he's hilarious. But I think Emo Phillips could do a fantastic Doctor Who movie. I mean, a really funny Doctor Who movie sort of thing. Or that's time-travelling stuff, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He could get into the movies great, I think. He's very funny, but something original, not something fucking... Not something fucking copied like this Arthur thing, which I think is shit. This Russell Brand, I mean, I used to like his stand-up. In fact, I do like his stand-up, but he's sold out as an actor. But I think Emo Phillips would make a great Doctor Who.
Yeah, but look at the Doctor Who remake of the TV series today.
Yeah.
Like, it's not. It doesn't seem like Doctor Who. It's more like a bloody comedy than anything. It's like too far-fetched. Doctor Who, the originals were good.
The only problem with Doctor Who is they're broadcasting it on fucking digital TV, and I can't record digital TV onto my analog television, onto my VHS video. So I'm not going to bother watching this next series of Doctor Who because if they're not going to broadcast Doctor Who on analog television, I don't care. I don't like digital TV. I can't watch it. It hurts my eyes. I can't watch computerized television. I can watch these webcam YouTube movies. This is alright because I know it's on computer and it's 2 hours maybe, but I can only watch it for a certain length of time. But I don't want to watch Doctor Who on this digital TV. I'm going to give Doctor Who a miss this year and he can fucking go to hell. I'm not going to bother fucking watching Doctor Who if they're going to put it on digital. They've got to put it on analog television or they can fuck off. I don't care. I said one day I'm going to come back. I didn't tell you what kind of mood I was coming back in.
Yeah, but no, I agree with what you say though, Bill. It's like, I mean, I don't watch Doctor Who, today's one, because I think it's a load of bollocks. They've killed it. A good TV programme, all those years that was spent in that time, in history of making these good television programmes and films. No, they always showed the remake because they want people to think that the remake.
It's not a remake. No, it's not a remake. It's a continuum.
Yeah.
Continuum, but they never show the old Doctors.
No.
I don't like it filmed they filmed it on a computerized television.
Yeah.
I can watch computer YouTube, right, for a while, for an hour or two, but it hurts my eyes after too long. But I don't want to watch a computerized television. I don't want computerized television. And if they won't broadcast Doctor Who on analog,
Cheers, Bill.
I'm not going to bother watching it.